welcome back to my channel. I have so much stuff to do today. It is November 15th. It is Sunday, and I literally have so much stuff to do today. I have to finish applying to my colleges, which I'm going to do for this video, and then after that I believe I have to go to Target. So like literally my day is like completely filled, and it is 11:23. So if you are not new to my channel, you would know that I am now a senior in high school, and this time in a person's life can be a little bit stressful when they're trying to figure out what colleges they want to apply to and where do they start to apply to those colleges. Like it can be like really stressful, especially if you don't know what major you want to do. So I am making this video to kind of bring you guys along my journey and helping me decide where I want to go to. And yeah, so I am making this college series, like I said, again, to just help you guys. This video is video 1 of my college series. So I personally wrote down a list of like 10 colleges that I would like to go to, and out of those 10 I picked my top 5 colleges, and so those are the colleges that I will be applying to. And my top 5 colleges are the University of Alabama, the University of South Alabama, the University of Tennessee, Belmont University, and Ole Miss. So I'm really happy to tell you guys that I have already applied to 2 of those colleges off camera, and I got accepted into both, and that is the University of Alabama and the University of South Alabama. It kind of shocked me when I got into the University of Alabama because South, I just kind of figured I would get in. I felt like that was like a school that I just knew I was going to get in. But they sent me an email and they were just like, congratulations, you've been accepted to the University of Alabama. And they sent me that email like a week after. I applied like 3 weeks ago to both of the schools, and they sent me, for South, they sent me an email like a week after saying that I had been accepted and stuff. And then Bama, I was kind of waiting for an email with them as well, but I ended up getting my acceptance letter like earlier this week. So it was like literally like 3 weeks later I found out that I got accepted, and I kind of forgot about it because I remember that morning I had woke up, like I said, it had been 3 weeks later. I had woke up and then I went into the kitchen, and then my mom was like, are you gonna open your thing from Bama? And I was like, I got something from Bama. She was like, yeah. And so she was like, you should open it. So I'm like, okay. And then on the envelope it said congrats, and she's like, did you get in? I'm like, I don't know. And I opened it, and it was just like, congratulations, you've been accepted into the University of Alabama. And you guys, I was like low-key kind of shocked because Alabama's acceptance rate is like a 50 something, so it's like a 50% chance that you are gonna get in. And thank God that I got in. All I have left to do is apply to the University of Tennessee, Belmont, and Ole Miss. So I think I'm going to start with Ole Miss. Let's go to Ole Miss. My hair is like kind of crazy. I just woke up like maybe an hour ago, and we are looking a little bit crazy right now, but honestly, that's fine. To all my seniors in high school now, I would honestly say that you should start applying to colleges like now. It is November and we're almost done with the first semester, and I know a lot of like colleges deadlines for applications ends in like December or January, or whenever, and that's just for regular admission. So honestly, you guys, start now. Like, I know a lot of people are done applying to colleges. I haven't applied to schools already. I would really encourage you to start it now, because that is honestly like super important to start like now. And if you're not sure on how to choose what college you want to apply to, honestly, stuff that helped me is knowing, obviously what helps you the most is knowing what major you want to do. I am a business major, so obviously that kind of helped, knowing what major I want to go to so I can see what schools have my major. Another thing is I knew where I wanted to be like in what region I wanted to be, you know, when I go to school. I am born and raised in Alabama. So I knew that I wanted to stay in the South because I didn't want to go too far from home. Honestly, I would have loved to go to the University of Michigan, but I just felt like that was too far. I don't even know how far of a drive that is, but that is extremely far for me. Another thing is knowing what kind of college you want to go to, whether you want to go to a public or private school. I think Belmont is the only private school on my top 5 list. I didn't really mind between the public and private school, if we're being honest. Knowing what type of school you want to go to really does help, and knowing like the size of your school, whether you want to have like a big student body or okay, I just want to say, like, please ignore this paint stain on my sweatshirt. I painted in it like a few weeks ago and this stain has not came out, but it's so comfortable, so I still wear it around the house. But yeah, like I said, knowing like if you want to have like a big student body or like a small student body. I know like people really do have a preference of that. Personally, I don't really mind. I don't really mind going to a big school. Like Bama is a big school. And I want to say this, like, don't go to a school just because your friends are going. And that's just like, honestly, like, that is really important to like note. Like, don't go, like, it's honestly like it would be perfect if, you know, you and your best friend or you and one of your friends both fell in love with the same school and y'all both got accepted, so y'all both decided to go. That's honestly fine, but don't go to a school just because, you know, they're going, you know, just because you want to have a friend there. Like, honestly, you will have an opportunity to make friends down there wherever school you go to. So it's really just important that you are choosing your school for you. Okay, so another thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about is that your high school GPA and ACT scores, like, that does not define who you are. Like, yeah, both of those things are super important. I feel like as long as you know, like, you tried your best in high school, I feel like that's really all that matters. As long as, like, you weren't goofing off and, like, slacking, like, I feel like that is really the most important thing. Like, you know you did your best. Oh, crap. Okay. But, yeah, as long as, like, you know you did your best. To me, a perfect GPA is a 4.0. I don't have a perfect GPA whatsoever. My GPA isn't bad, but it's not a 4.0 GPA. Congrats if you have a 4.0 GPA. Honestly, you are amazing. I know that was very, like, time consuming and, like, a lot of dedication into your work, and, like, literally, like, congrats to you if you have a 4.0 GPA. If you have, like, a good GPA and a good ACT score, like a 4.0 GPA, and you made, like, a 27 or higher on the ACT. I don't know what it is for the SAT, what a good score is, because I have not taken the SAT and I don't plan on it. Honestly, you should be straight, you know, when applying to colleges. Like, you should be really, like, you should be good. But in my case, I don't have a 4.0 GPA, and that's okay. My ACT score is not bad, but it's not like where I, you know, truly want it to be. I wanted to increase my score, so I did ACT prep and I got tutoring, and that really did help my score out a lot. I know some colleges are doing the test optional program, which that basically is just saying that you don't have to have a test score for any of the ACTs or SAT, you know, standardized tests. You don't have to have a test score to get into that college, which means that they're going to more focus on your GPA and, you know, whatever else they're asking for in the application process. I do know that some schools take into consideration what kind of classes you are taking. I have taken all advanced / AP classes my entire high school career. My senior year is honestly my first year I have not taken any advanced classes, and the only reason why I did that is because I only had to take 2 core classes this year. I only had to take a English and a social studies, so I did not have to take a math or a science. and I really wanted my senior year to be chill, and I'm glad I've done that now since, you know, back when I was choosing my schedule, I had no idea that we would be online school for this year. My school is offering, like, you know, the remote learning or, you know, the in-person learning, and me and like all of the rest of my friends are doing remote, so there was just no point in me actually going face-to-face. I'm really glad that I did not take any advanced classes while doing online, because I feel like that would be a lot trickier to do. So I know, like, if you do have like a lower GPA, maybe like a 3.0, 2.9 or whatever, colleges will take that into consideration, that okay, well, they took all AP classes, which is, you know, what is harder than a regular class. So if you are advanced or, you know, whatever, that does kind of help you in your case, because it does look good on a college application. This is really the only part of the application that genuinely just takes the longest, and that is like putting in all of your classes that you've taken in high school and putting each grade with that class. Like, honestly, that takes so long for no reason. And I know some colleges don't require you to do that. They'll just look at your transcript and just kind of go by that, but not for Ole Miss, I guess. I just finished my application for Ole Miss. That didn't take too long, to be honest. Yeah. Oh, Foxy. Oh, come here. Come here. Hi, vlog. Say hi. Say hi. Oh, y'all, she just like completely sat on my lap. Girl, I am not your chair. She literally just sat like on my, I am not your chair. I am not your chair. Anyways, I just got done applying to Belmont and Tennessee. I went ahead and did that off camera. I couldn't really show anything since I am putting my personal information into these applications. Do I think I will get into all the schools that I've applied to? Honestly, I don't know. It could either go either way. Honestly, I'm fine with getting rejected. I saw a quote and it was just like, rejection is life's redirection. And I really do love that quote, because it could be like, you know, your dream school, you know, that you've always dreamed of going your entire life, and you know, you don't get in. I feel like that's life's way of telling you, like, hey, like, you know, going down that path is probably not the best path for you. You know, I feel like everything happens for a reason. So if I don't get into every school, that's fine. And I will show if I don't get in. I will tell you guys. I will be completely honest with you guys, because it's life. My life is not perfect at all. I'm not perfect. If you enjoyed today's video, give it a thumbs up. And I will see you guys in my next video.